What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JV. We're back again with another Marvel Rivals video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 characters to be using if you're a new player in Marvel Rivals. There's a lot of characters that you hop into that look super cool to use and you'll see these great videos of, but then you wind up playing them and you wind up figuring out that they're a lot more difficult, especially if you're newer to the game, you haven't really played hero team-based shooters like this before. It can kind of be a little offsetting and make you feel like you're not very good, when realistically all you got to do is just find the right characters for you. So I'm going to break down to this list, but if you guys haven't already, man, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then comment down below if you guys enjoy content like this. I do character how-to guides and spectating videos on the top 500 players with the best characters so that we can all learn how to get better at this game. So if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure you stay tuned and you can click the playlist right above if you want to see more of that. So let's go. So the first character on our list for being super easy to use as a new player is going to be Magneto. The reason why I say Magneto is because being a tank is simple and easy when it comes to being Magneto because of his kit. So for an example, a lot of other shield characters don't really have an easy to use shield. Like with Magneto, I can just press tab, the shield goes up, and there's a bar on the right. This shield can literally absorb anything and everything, and I can do this easily whether I'm on mouse and key or I'm on controller, which is real nice. I can easily shield myself by pressing F, or if I need to, and let's just for practice settings, let's take cooldowns off. I can easily shield one of my teammates when they're engaging, which is really cool, over and over again, which is nice. Now, in terms of shooting and aiming, you do have to do a little bit more aiming because where you aim is exactly where it drops. So if a character is moving, you do have to trace them because it's not going to be kind of like some other characters where it's just point and click and it's just automatically at that spot, whether the character moved from there or not. Kind of like if someone's playing as a Hela. So that's kind of like the only thing there. But you can early on, especially learning the game, it's very simple with Magneto. His ult is super simple. You just rise and use it, and then you aim for support characters before they use their ult or after they've used their ult to stop them. So Magneto, super simple. He has good synergy with anybody else that's on your team to begin with, and you're playing around your team. You're not kind of like a solo diver off by yourself where you have to be cracked out to be good. Number 2 on our list is going to be Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is personally one of what I think might be the I didn't want to put her as number 1, but she's right there balancing between Magneto as one of the easiest characters to use for beginner players. Let's start off with the fact that when she aims, it's automatically going to go to wherever I put it. So you can see I'm aiming here to the right, but it's automatically going towards the bot and curving around. You can make it curve around corners when enemies are flying or are trying to get away from you guys. Very simple, easy to do. And from a healing perspective, I can heal my teammates without really, same thing, just aiming off to the corners, still able to give them that benefit. Her bubble for herself and for her teammates, her E ability to let her team absorb heals at a faster rate, whether that's from me or from other characters that are giving off healing abilities. And her ult, even though recently all ults from supports were just nerfed, is a game changer for endgame. Being able to, of course, do a little bit of damage there, but being able to give the team the ability to stay up and usually win at very important fights. And then switching over to Cloak is very simple as well. A mouse wheel spin or one of the buttons on your remote, putting out the E and blocking vision, and then even cloaking your teammates so that they can evade big ultimate blasts that can happen from the enemy. So that's why Cloak Dagger is going to be number 2. At number 3, we're going to be going over our first DPS character on this list, Punisher. Punisher's kit is very simple, easy to do. If you guys played Overwatch, you might find a little bit of relations between him and some characters from over on Overwatch, but if not, super new to this category. He's just your standard shoot 'em up character, where literally where I aim, he shoots with his assault rifle. If you switch, he has a shotgun for close range damage. He does have the ability to zip line to hard to reach places, or you can get out of the way. And then you can use his smoke to get rid of vision, but still allowing you to see anybody that is in the smoke. And he has a turret for you to hold down particular points, which really does help on the defensive side, which is pretty cool. And then, if we go into his ultimate, it's just a turret that's on his back that also shoots missiles that lets you just auto-destroy people. Fairly simple. Even if your aim isn't even the best, I mean, you can still put in tons of work with Punisher and just annihilate people. Even if you struggle with other DPS characters, Punisher will probably be one of the easier ones to use. Now, for number 4 on our list, I'm going to go with Groot. I think Groot is one of the up-and-coming tanks, especially after the changes in the recent update. He's very easy to use. Pretty much you click, he extends his arm, hits people, you press your right click, he throws these little bombs or spores at people, puts in a lot of damage, and basically if you throw down your E, right, so say I'm working on this bot here, and I have him, he's there behind me, you're boxing people in. You can use the other ones around people as you're fighting, and the walls would do additional damage, and as long as the big wall is up, you gain more shield. And he plays really well, great synergy around his team, holding out choke points, allowing you to instantly annihilate people. And then, of course, for his ult, which you do should time and probably communicate a little more with your team when using it, but really allows you to pull in all enemies to one fixed point and just do a bunch of damage, and can mix real well with any other teammates you have, no matter what characters they're playing on the team. And you can see all the health that I got just from putting up the main wall here. So I'm saying, like, Groot is super easy to use, and if you're learning tanks and you don't like somebody like Magneto, who's kind of like Shield a little bit farther in the back, I think Groot is a nice in between. All right, now finishing off our list is going to be the Invisible Woman. She is so easy to use, and she's actually an insane character once you really get good with her. Her kit is very simple. When I left click, this attack I throw out, which is like this invisible bubble shield thing, it can heal my teammates, right? But this is also how she does her damage on enemy characters. And what's really cool is that you can get, if you aim it correctly, you can actually hit characters on the way back too, and you can hit multiple at the same time. If you want to shield your teammates, you press right click, a bubble comes up with a number on it, and not only will it block incoming attacks, but it will heal up your teammates, which is great. If you press E, you can pull in people, you can push people, and then you can mix that up with your right click. Your shift ability, which makes kind of like a ball come in that slows down people, draws them to the middle, and does some damage there. And then her ult, similar to Cloak and Dagger, pretty much allows your team to live forever in the moments that it's up, which is really cool. You can pull people into it and doing really good damage with your team. You're able to hit people while being behind your teammates, which is great, allowing you to do some pretty good moves and be a part of your team in a way that other characters you can't, while you're still learning how to be better at the game. Well guys, that's pretty much my list of the top best characters to be using if you're a new player in Marvel Rivals. If you guys enjoyed content like this and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below what you guys thought about my characters, and if there's any other characters you would recommend for people that are new to the game. I'll catch you guys in the next one. GG's and peace.